Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth1204 for another episode of Legend of Heroes Trails to the Sky 2nd Chapter, brought to you by MuchGames.ca. In the last episode, we tried to figure out what the heck was going on with all of the coma cases. And so far no dice. I forgot to look up whether or not that's, well, not that we can finish it right now anyway, but forgot to look up whether or not we still need to do that. But anyway, yeah, there's not much else we can do, I guess, except report in. Let's report this stuff first. 4 BP, 3, 4, 4. D-class. Good work out there. If you complete any other jobs, make sure to report to me. Okay, so anyway, yeah, we talked to all the people, and it seemed like there was a suspicious character going around while, everything was, right before these people fell into their comas. So you're investigating the coma cases officially on behalf of Mayor Klaus? Good. How's the questioning going? Well, pretty well, I think. We've heard from the families of everyone who's been affected, but I don't know. I think we talked to everybody. I think we're ready. Alright, let's call everyone together and compare notes on what we discovered. I see, it sounds like your investigation went well. The testimonies of those close to affected is particularly interesting. Seems to be at least one common thread among them. Yeah, that's... what was the common feature? I think it was the time, right? Not everybody heard the bell? Well, the no witnesses also. These are all common features. I don't know what it's trying to get me to say, because I don't think everyone heard the bell. But I know that nobody saw the thing actually happen. But I don't know if it means no witnesses as in, like, nobody found them at all. Let's say no witnesses. The time is a little off, maybe? I don't know. Yes, exactly. The one commonality between all 4 testimonies is that there are no witnesses to anyone collapsing at all. I get it. They were put to sleep when they were alone, is what you're saying. In that sense, the fog begins to make sense. It's hard to see anything when vision is this poor. The demon that devours the souls of its victims unseen by others, shrouded in fog. A horrific image to be sure, but one which fits our antagonists perfectly. That's scary. Thanks to the nightmare fuel, Olivier. In that case, we do have some useful testimony on the identity of our demon. Yes, the sound of a bell and a woman robed in black. I'd say it's safe to say both of them are related to our slumbering citizens. The problem is, though, Elisa is the only one who saw a woman in black. Maybe it's just a coincidence? I very much doubt that. You have to remember what happened at the place the woman is seen. Oh! What happened at the place the woman appeared? I think that's where Luke collapsed, right? He was up in the tower? Shoot. Yes, exactly. The black-robed woman was leaving the clock tower. And that would be where Pat found Luke. Yeah, there's no way that's a coincidence. So that woman in black is... There's no question now. That's an enforcer skulking around the mist here in Roland. Son of a... Fog from an unknown source and people collapsing into comas would be our phenomena then. And the sound of that bell is a message. And at least we know the nature of our foe now. I'm going to contact the other guild branches, especially Ellen, and let them know our situation. What do you plan to do? It's almost certain there will be more attacks on the citizenry. We need to spend the night patrolling. Yeah, I'm up for that. If we do it in shifts, we should be able to rest a little too. You shouldn't worry about that. Huh? Leave the night patrol to us, guys. You'll go home and get some rest. But wait. It's a good idea, Stell. You look dead on your feet, and I know this has been draining for you. Take Chloe and Tita home with you, and you three get some rest. But... okay, I will. Sherazard, you're acting like we're talking about someone else. Like I said, leave the patrol to us guys. What? It's not really about gender, mind. You've just been working yourself as raw as Estelle in this case all day. Let us handle things for tonight. You go rest. Now, just a minute. I'm a B-rank bracer. I don't need my hand held like some... Shara, do not look a gift horse in the mouth, Mouse? Mouth. Your words protest your lack of weariness, but your body language states otherwise. Is it not also responsibility of Bracer to stay rested and ready to act? Very well. Shara, Agate, Zin, be careful out there, alright? Leave it to us! Well, remember, you guys, be ready for action tomorrow morning. I'm sure Team Get Some Rest isn't going to have any problems. Ah, the high moon weaves gossamer threads through the mist. We should rest now. We should rest soon. Well then, Estelle, lead on to your home. Why exactly are you coming with us, Olivier? Fear not, my sweet. Olivier Lenheim is a perfect gentleman who would never overstep his bounds, especially in a gathering of lovely ladies such as this. Nay, my purpose is merely to protect you. Olivier, I think we'll be alright. Really? Oh, we'll be protected alright once I tie you to a mattress and throw you in a river, that is. Hey, idiot, what the hell are you doing out here? We need to figure out who'll be on patrol and when. What? Oh, Agate, the muse of comedy touches you. Did you not say that you and Zin would handle the patrol? No, I said leave it to us guys. Last I checked, that includes you. But I could be wrong. Huh? Come on, get inside! Wait a moment. You do not realize that a gathering such as this is no common occurrence. I'll enjoy it enough for the both of us. Just let me go. Yeah, you get inside. Come on. No! Well, that's probably the best way to domesticate Olivier, on the whole. How the heck can he not show any, tension or anything in our predicament, though? It's hard to tell sometimes whether he's joking or really serious. I'm pretty sure he was 100% serious. One way or another, though, he's a bad influence on Tita. Yeah. Well, I kind of feel sorry for Olivier, though. Oh. Shara? That's nothing. As much as I despair to borrow his words, he did have a point. We should call it a night soon. Yeah, that's true. Okay, Tita, Chloe, follow me. I'll show you guys the way. I want you to show me the way every day. Aw. Huh? What? A door? Oh yeah, I heard a door open. I still... what? Oh, sorry to wake you, Tita. I'm just gonna make sure I locked up properly, okay? I'll be right back, so you just snuggle up and go back to sleep, okay? Okay. Come back soon, Stell. She's so cute. Must fight cheek-pinching urges. Actually, that would be kind of cruel, so let's not. Look at my little slippies. Okay, gotta come down. That's probably just Shara Chloe. Best to double check the beds and locks, though. Looks like Tita looks like an angel as she sleeps. Okay, my prediction is that the next coma person is going to be Shara. Well, she's had like a broken light. She really freaked out when I told her she'd be sleeping in Joshua's room. Really kind of adorable. Dean, everyone, what should I... Chloe. We'll both do our best, okay? Maybe, fog's still really crazy. And maybe, Shara's just getting some air. Oh. Anyway, let's check the first floor. I don't see her out here anyway. Yeah, where was Shara sleeping? In Cassius's room? Oh, hey. Shara? Oh, Estelle, is something wrong? I heard a sound and got up to check it out. I thought it might be you. It was, I'm sorry. Being able to wake when you sense the slightest change in your environment, and now you're acting like a proper bracer. Well, I don't know about that. I think I'm just nervous. Excuse me. I got a lot in my mind, and I feel kind of confused. I see. So hey, are the cards showing you anything? Let's take a look. The inverted emperor. Mercy, empathy, trust, difficulty, inexperience, and uncertainty regarding your enemies. Wow, I don't really get how one card can have that much meaning. What do you mean by uncertainty regarding my enemies? I didn't draw that card for you, Estelle. It sounds like you think some of that applies to you, though. This wouldn't have anything to do with what you spoke with Mr. Burns about, would it? Oh, I'm sorry, Estelle. I'm really not trying to rush you. I do think getting it off your chest would help, though, once you're ready. Yeah. Shara, do you have a few minutes? Honey, you're practically my little sister. You have all my minutes. That's what older sisters are for. Aw, Shara. Could you take a look at this? Estelle handed Dorothy's photograph to Shara. Huh? A photo? What? Well, this answers one question at least. I can see why you've been so distracted. Yeah, I bet he's with them as a front of sorts for whatever clandestine work he's doing. Yes, I see. With them, he can do all sorts of things he couldn't easily do if he was having to maintain a bracer's face. I wonder what his goals are, though. Shara, aren't you just a little bit surprised? To be completely honest, I was expecting far worse. I remember hearing that the soldiers attacked during the bandit raid were simply knocked unconscious, not killed. I'm certain Joshua's skill had a lot to do with that. Yeah, that's true. Getting caught on film was a bit careless of him, though. I should demand better of a student of mine. Well, to be fair, it was Dorothy who took it. Sometimes I swear it's like the hand of goddess is guiding her pictures or something. And she does seem possessed of the camera of miracles, yes. So, Shara, should I hand this photo over to Ina or Elnan? As a rule, bracers have only one obligation. That is, to come to the aid of civilians who are unjustly harmed and to prevent such acts whenever possible. So let me ask you, is Joshua a danger to the citizenry? Will he work with the Kapuas to bring terror to liberal skies? What? No, he'd never do something like that. Then you have exactly zero obligation to report anything. And I see no reason to say anything either, as I too am confident Joshua presents no danger. Ultimately, it comes down to whether you believe in Joshua or not. Or is that actually an ongoing question? I do believe in him. I do trust in him. I'm just so worried. He's out there somewhere and I don't know where, and he's got these cold, unfeeling eyes. He looks like he doesn't care what happens to himself. I almost want to talk to Dad and try to get Joshua to put into protective custody or something. Estelle. But then, what did I do all this for? Wasn't this all because I wanted to bring Joshua back myself? But then maybe I'm just being a selfish little girl. And how, yeah, once I get this far and the headache sets in. I see. I wouldn't worry, Stell. You're coming to an answer in your own way. I wouldn't fret. What do you mean? From the sound of it, you have a fairly good grasp of your feelings on this. All you've lost sight of is what you want to actually do. You'll find the answer you need if you take it one step at a time. I know you will. Shara, you already seem a lot calmer now than when you got off the airship. You certainly seem to know what you need to do right now, at least. Yeah, that's true. When I heard that Elisa's mom and Luke had both collapsed, I actually felt kind of motivated, you know? Like, I can't sit around in my own little rain cloud. My own problems seemed to fade into the distance a little after that. Oh, great. Now I think I sound like a vapid, flighty palm. I don't know about that, though you're definitely cute enough to be a palm. I do think you should keep moving forward. You've always solved your problems best by putting one foot in front of the other without stopping. Thanks, Shara. Now I sound like a charging rhinocidor, not a palm. Still, really, thanks. I think I kind of see the answer in the distance now. Hardly did anything special. Anyway, Joshua's doing pretty well for himself now, isn't he? I never thought he and that bandit girl would be a match, but they are cute together. Oh, great, now you're getting in on that. We don't know if there's anything going on, you know. Oh, you think not? She is a very strong-willed, boyish sort of girl, and yet beneath that there is a sort of deeply buried sense of refinement to her. And that sounds just like the kind of girl Joshua would snuggle tenderly with. Shara, did you become a perverted old man while I wasn't looking or something? The fog seeped into your brain, didn't it? And as they overcome perils together, the soil becomes fertile with affection. Oh, but Estelle, why are you worried? If someone steals Joshua from you, all you have to do is take back your man. Bright versus Kapua, struggle to the death. Note to self, never talk to Shara about anything in the future. At all. Ever. I'm joking, Estelle, really. Still, though, if you want to worry about Joshua, that would be the thing I'd worry about more in your shoes. You two are at that age, after all. Oh, believe me, I'm plenty worried on that front, too. Like, there's Chloe, for starters. Nothing, I totally said nothing. Anyway, even despite all that, I'm actually a lot calmer now. I think I'm gonna get back to bed. Are you gonna stay up, Shara? No, it won't be too long to get back to bed myself. Okay, the others had a point about getting some rest. That's true. What is it? Shara, is there something you're worried about? Well, a little perhaps. Give me a day or two, Estelle. We can talk about it then. It's a red flag. Well, okay. I promise I won't worry about it too much then. Just keep your own advice in mind, okay? Don't drive yourself crazy or anything. Don't worry. I've got a bothersome little sister to handle all the crazy in my life. Well, good night, Shara. Good night, Estelle. The Inverted Emperor. Mercy, empathy, trust, difficulty, inexperience, and uncertainty regarding your enemies. Losing sight of what you want to do. I wonder who I was really talking about. What does that mean? I wonder if maybe she knows who this person in black is. Whoa, is it me or is it thicker than yesterday? Yeah, it's definitely getting worse. I hope Aggie and the others are okay. At this point, good question. Even if it was just a patrol, I'm kind of worried. Let's get to the guild house. We should be able to hear about last night along with anything else. Good idea. Alright, let's go. I thought it was just going to warp us there, but alas. You know, we're at about 20 minutes, so I think this is, even though it's been a little shorter than most episodes. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Did we actually catch one of the birds? Wow. Excuse me. Pigeons are good people. Can't care to invite her out like us curses. Yeah, so I think, unless this, okay. We'll see how this conversation goes and then off the episode. Morning! Good morning! Where's our Olivier? good morning.
There you are.
You slept well last night, I hope?
Yeah, thanks. Definitely recharged my batteries.
While not necessarily the extra rest was appreciated, thanks you two. The night patrol wasn't too rough, I hope?
Oh, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, not at all. We slept in shifts, so we're fine.
Of course, there was one of us still passed out at the hotel. I'm guessing you mean Olivier. Oh, so he really did do his part last night?
that he did. Wouldn't stop complaining, but I think some of it was just for show. He did his job well. Well, we'll be sure to thank him later then. So what's the situation? Did anything happen overnight? The night patrol may have been a good idea because we heard no new reports of people collapsing. But it's as we feared, all of yesterday's victims are still out cold and still completely unresponsive.
Oh man, that's awful.
Also, do we know of any changes to the fog? I swear it's thicker than it was yesterday, but at this point I'm not sure I trust myself to make a judgment. No, it's definitely getting thicker. Not only that, but we do have reports of the size of the cloud expanding as well. The entirety of the Malga Trail is now blanketed all the way to the mine entrance, apparently.
Really? Crap. If this gets much worse, keeping people safe will be impossible.
Well, it's not all bad news. Between the reports from us and others, Royal Army's agreed to dispatch 2 full squads here. They'll take over the defense of the city proper.
Really? Sweet.
Yes, they'll be coming from Bose over the Vert Bridge. That'll be relief. If the army can take care of the city, that leaves us free to investigate the entire region.
Right on. This gives us the chance we need to find out that Ouroboros cloud and barrier.
My guess is our suspect must be concealing herself in the region's more remote areas. But that gives us a huge amount of ground to cover.
Yeah, Roland Desert region isn't that big, but there's 7 of us can't search the whole thing with a fine-tuned comb. I wonder if there's anything specific we should do.
Well, on that note, how about I press gang you into helping with the evacuation of civilians to the city?
Huh? Evacuating?
It seems all but certain that the comas occur within the fog, and now the fog's reach is growing. Like I said, we received word earlier that it's reached the Malga mine. It's also reached the pretzel farm.
The pretzel farm too now?
I see. So we need to bring the pretzels and the miners back into the city where the army in unit can keep them safe then. Yes, you can consider a guild-assigned mission, pay and all. Think you could do that before you go looking for them?
Keep the civvies safe does take priority, I guess.
As I remember, the mine is some distance from the city, yes, and it sounds like the same is true of the pretzel farm. In that case, it would be wise to split into 2 groups. We needn't take all 7 of us to one location. As much as I'm sure Will and Cher Pretzel would love to see a small army of braces show up at their door, I agree.
Well, speaking of which, can we go to the farm then? If it's run by the family of an old friend.
I see. Agate, Olivia, and I will evacuate the mine then.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Come on, let's all blondie out of bed.
Oh boy. Haul me out of bed? What cruel summoning is this? Ah, you're awake.
Why are you strumming your lute?
Nah, my ruse, but the weather casts a pall on men's hearts this day. I thought to perhaps brighten the mood with a little with a lovely serenade. Consider a ray of sunshine piercing through the gloom, courtesy of Olivier Lenheim.
How the hell can you be so cheery so early? It does sound like you're actually doing your part out there, though. I'll admit, you could be a good guy when you want to be, Olivier.
Indeed, well done. Haha, I merely did my duty as a gentleman and defender of love. To be honest, I had thought about stopping by Estelle's home while I was on patrol for a visit. But the fog was so thick I could barely even find the city gate. It was a tragedy, I tell you.
Seriously, just when I was reversing my opinion of you?
Let me get Olivier up to speed.
A very bracer-like mission, Very well, allow me to help. Come, let us away to the farm with the fair lady.
We said you're coming with us. The hell, are you getting it wrong on purpose at this point?
No, I didn't realize you wanted me so badly, Agate. Why, if you keep being that forceful, you'll scare me away, my lover.
Okay, hang on, I'm not your... Well, lover, I don't know you. Tina, don't listen to any words he says, okay? Well, so much for any hope of taking this job seriously.
It's better than being too serious. Anyway, if we fulfilled our tomfoolery quotient for the day, we really should get to work.
Yeah, we should, really.
We're off to the mine. I'm sorry, we're off to the mine then.
Farewell for now, fair ladies.
I love how worried Tina was.
Not my agate!
Right, so we should get to the pretzel farm on the double. After you, Estelle.
Hey, Estelle, you said a friend of yours lives there, right?
She's an old friend from Sunday school named Tio Pretzel. She lives out there with the rest of her family. Her grandfather Franz, her grandmother Hannah, and her twin siblings Will and Cher. We will be escorting minors, not counting Titus since she's armed, so we'll have to stay alert on this one. We're off, Ina. Good luck out there. Okay, any new quests? Nope. Let's end off the episode here. And in the next episode, we're going to go escort some pretzels. And I'll check between episodes whether or not there's any more fishing spots for us to find. But in that regard, that's about it. So thank you all very much for watching. It's been Sephiroth1204 with Trails in the Sky second chapter. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.